Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for you to be using inside of the Zombies game mode. So if you're new around here and you like everything Call of Duty Zombies, you are definitely on the right channel. Make sure you subscribe, turn on those bell notifications so you're not going to miss out any future uploads from myself. As well, down below in the description, you will find the link for my streams. I stream on Mondays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m., noon Eastern Standard Time, and I stream everything from Black Ops 6 Zombies all the way through to custom zombie maps, and generally have a blast over there. I would super like to see all of you come and hang out. Now let's go over the patch notes for today. So they've adjusted the mantle speed when you're climbing over high ledges or walls. It has been increased, so that is awesome. And for zombies, they addressed an issue with zombie blueprints not equipping correctly, which is nice. On Terminus, addressed an issue where zombies would not attack the players, so that's definitely good. And of course, they've added various stability fixes. So now you're caught up on the patch notes as far as zombies and movement. Definitely good to see them being active with the patch notes for this game. I'm really excited about that. Now, Treyarch is continuing to just absolutely cook with the map Citadel des Morts, which is Citadel of the Dead. They released this image today, a teaser image of the map, and oh my goodness, I see knights, and I think in the back left side of the map there might be what looks like a dragon wing. Could we be getting the dragon shield back? I don't know. Now in today's video, I'm going to dive in, and these are the augments that I want you to take note of. I'm going to be using Deadshot Daiquiri, and I'm using the Daybreak to add extra damage to armor pieces and deal double damage on enemies with full health. So that is one of the augments I'm running as well. Deadwire I'm going to be putting on with the Lightning Strike, which will knock down and stun elite enemies, and we have High Voltage, so it activates extra damage. Now, in yesterday's video, we covered a sniper rifle that was able to do over 20,000 damage in one shot on a critical hit. So today's video, believe it or not, I have another weapon that is capable of 4 times that damage. You're looking at over 80,000 critical damage per bullet with this. Truly unbelievable. So in today's video, we're going to dive in and take the LW Frostline sniper rifle to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So hopefully by the end of the video today, you have a really good feel for how this sniper performs inside of Zombies. And at the end of the video, after Exfil, you should be able to make up your mind of whether or not this weapon is going to be a viable option for you to run inside of your Zombies games. I'm excited for this one. So without further ado, let's dive into the LW Frostline sniper review video today. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate that. And then today we're taking a look at the LW Frostline sniper rifle here on Terminus Island. Now before we get to reviewing the sniper rifle, we're just going to go ahead and activate the power on the map and get that going. Now while I'm going ahead and running through Terminus Island and activating power, I just wanted to mention that the amazing Zhorde community Discord is sitting at over 675 players of players willing to help out other players. So if you're looking for a community where players are willing to help out other players complete things within Call of Duty Zombies, feel free to join the Zhorde community Discord. You can find the link for that in the description down below. Now, we are going to be using a sniper rifle today. However, the sniper rifle was not being that effective at helping me defend these 3 power modules inside of Terminus. So I just grabbed one of the weapons you get from the mercenaries getting killed by zombies, and we just used that to get the power on. But here we are now, white rarity, absolutely no additions to this weapon whatsoever, and we're looking at 1,230 critical damage at just white rarity. I was absolutely blown away when I saw that. So I definitely wanted to go into match today and take this weapon, level it up, and get the camo challenges done on this weapon and see what this weapon is capable of. I mean, we're at just white rarity and we're over 1,000, over 1,200 critical damage. Truly unbelievable. I mean, at this point, I was really intrigued to kind of see what kind of damage output we're going to be looking at as we progress and increase the damage output on this sniper rifle. Now, we had gotten Pack-a-Punch on the map now. which is all I really kind of needed to do for this run today, so that I was able to use the Pack-a-Punch machine later on in my run to increase the damage output. So now at this point we had accumulated enough salvage to go ahead and visit the arsenal machine and upgrade the damage output on this sniper rifle to just green rarity. So no Pack-a-Punch, we're just green rarity, that's all. And what are we looking at for damage? I wasn't able to see clearly off of that zombie. Let's grab another one and see what we're looking at. 1,845 damage, 1,845 damage just by going to green rarity. Holy smokes. I was just absolutely flabbergasted at seeing these damage numbers. Like, holy smokes, that's some pretty incredible damage just to see only at, you know, 1 damage increase just to green. Truly, truly impressive. And at this point, like, I'm dealing with round 7, and we are using a sniper rifle, which typically, as I said in yesterday's video, is not a weapon that I would think to use inside of Call of Duty Zombies. I mentioned it yesterday, their fire rate is typically slow. Their magazine size are typically fairly small. But the damage rate on snipers, of course, is remarkable. They have a ton of damage, which is, as you can see on screen, we're at 1845 on a critical damage with just an upgrade to green rarity. And you can see here as I'm handling round 7 without much of a stress at all, just kind of focus in, fire, get those critical shots, make sure you're getting as much damage as possible on each and every zombie, and it shouldn't be much problem to clear out the round right here. Definitely wasn't struggling at green rarity to deal with zombies in the early rounds with this sniper rifle. That was 100% for sure. So at this point now, it was time to push on through and up the damage output by 1 by visiting Pack-a-Punch. So now we are Pack-a-Punched green rarity, and we jumped the damage output to 3,882. 3,852, sorry. Truly unbelievable. And then I went and grabbed Deadshot Daiquiri for some extra critical damage, and that took us up to 7,704 critical damage at Pack 1 green with only Deadshot. Unbelievable. This melts. This literally melts everything at the barrel. Of course, you can get your collats, so you can shoot through an entire horde and take out multiple zombies with 1 bullet with this sniper rifle. But I mean, you can see, just if you're able to hit your critical shots and you've got some accuracy with your aim, you are going to absolutely melt literally everything at the end of the barrel with this. This is just absolutely remarkable. Round 9. Green Pack 1, I would have never thought. I would have been definitely used to be trying to get to, you know, blue Pack 1 by this time, so that I wasn't too concerned. But I mean, seeing the damage numbers that I had seen so far on this run, I definitely wasn't feeling too concerned to be heading to round 10 at only green. But I did have enough salvage now to take this sniper rifle up to blue rarity and Pack-a-Punch with, of course, Deadshot Daiquiri. So let's find a zombie here at the start of round 10 and see what kind of damage are we looking at now. 10,000? Over 10,000? Was it 10,072? 10,272, I believe. Unbelievable. Over 10, yeah, 10,272 critical damage at blue Pack 1. Like, this is going to be remarkable. I would definitely give this a shot if you're comfortable, you know, having to be a little bit more accurate. And if you're okay using single fire or slower firing weapons, I would definitely recommend you give this a shot. The damage is through the roof. The damage numbers you're seeing as we are increasing the damage on the sniper rifle are climbing at just astronomical amounts. We started at 1,200. We've upgraded this thing 3 times, and we're over 10k damage output. Holy smokes. I would say that this is definitely a viable option. What you're seeing here is a strat I highly recommend people do if you are having an issue maybe collecting enough salvage on your runs inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Number 1, make sure you're running the suppressor on all of your weapons, as that will increase your salvage drops. And number 2, as you mow down the zombies, do what I just did right there and try and backtrack over the zombies you killed, as you'll be able to pick up the salvage that they drop. Now here we are, pushed through a whole bunch more rounds. We're still on blue rarity Pack 1 on round 15. and I'm really not struggling. I am feeling strong. I'm feeling confident using this sniper rifle with the amount of damage we're able to dish out. Like, holy smokes. I just was feeling no stress at all using this weapon, dealing with the crowds. As long as you're able to kind of round them up and, you know, get the train coming towards you, like you can see in the footage, it'll just melt them. You'll be able to get through multiple zombies with each bullet, so you'll be able to take out the crowd in rapid succession if you're able to hit your shots. As you can see right there, we took out just about all of that. Got our purple camo done, so we got all the critical shots finished on this sniper rifle, which I was super happy to see. Part of the reason I'm running on Terminus today was for the camo challenges. I needed parasite kills for one of the camo challenges, so I figured, you know what, let's just take this sniper rifle over to Terminus and see how it performs. Now, at this point, at blue rarity, I had gained enough salvage to go ahead and take this to epic rarity, still only being Pack-a-Punch 1. What are we looking at for damage? Okay, that can't have been right, because that zombie did not have full health, but on round 16, our good friend the Amalgam shows up, and I was kind of curious to see how this would do against the Amalgam. We are epic, only pack 1 on round 16, and normally epic pack 1 with an Amalgam, you're going to be looking at a lot of rounds. It's going to be a bit of a struggle to, you know, deal with the Amalgam. But with this sniper rifle, I was feeling really confident in my ability to dish out the damage to the Amalgam if I'm able to hit the critical shots on him, which can be a little tricky, as you got to try and get in on the heads, on the body of the Amalgam to get the critical shots. But I mean, as a whole, you can see here on round 16, I'm not really paying much attention to the Amalgam, just kind of focusing on grouping up the zombies so that I can use the sniper rifle as they come towards me and kind of just thin out the herd and mow them down as they're coming at me, which I found to be the kind of most effective way to use a sniper rifle inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Is definitely just kind of train them up, and you know, when you get a chance to turn around and have them come at you, that's when you can kind of focus in fire and dish out the damage to the zombies with this sniper rifle. But I mean, we got the Amalgam right here. We're on round 16, and I'm really not stressing too much to, like, at this point I wasn't concerned about the Amalgam being able to take me down. I can see his health is almost finished right there, so definitely something that is viable to be using for the Amalgams. And we finish him off right here, I believe, with a critical shot right there. Nope, one more. There is the final one. Nope, I missed it. Okay, well, we finished him off pretty quick around this corner, and I think we got one more critical right there, and that was it. So definitely something viable. I mean, being pack 1, we just dealt with an Amalgam on round 16, and you can see that was not very stressful at all. So I was definitely feeling confident running this, and I think that this could be a really good weapon to bring in for the Terminus Island boss fight. Let me know if you guys have brought in a sniper rifle, this one in particular, to the Terminus Island boss fight dealing with Patient 13, and let me know how it performs. I haven't had a chance to run this in the boss fight yet, so I'm not too sure how it's going to perform in there. But seeing the damage that I'm seeing right now as we're running around on round 16, I feel like this is definitely something that could be a viable option to dish out a ton of damage, to at least be able to handle crowd control while you're in that boss fight on Terminus. Is definitely something that I think is going to be a viable option. But this weapon, I mean, you can see it just absolutely, as long as you're able to move and hit your critical shots, you will have no issues using this sniper rifle inside of your zombie game modes. What you see is the perks I'm running. So I've got Jug, I've got Quick Revive, and I've got Speed Cola, and I've got Deadshot Daiquiri for that extra critical damage. And those are about the only 4 perks that I felt like I really needed using this. Now, I do know with sniper rifles, movement can be fairly limited, but I will say I did notice that I wasn't moving as fast as yesterday's video with this sniper rifle as we take it to Pack-a-Punch 2 Epic Rarity. But it definitely wasn't something where it wasn't a viable option to be running around with the sniper rifle in my hands. As you can see here on round 21, and I'm not having much of an issue being able to group up the zombies and, you know, maneuver around. Oh, my bad. Around 21, I did pick up Stamina Up, so that just helps out a little bit. But even with Stamina Up, I noticed a little bit of a slower movement speed, you know, running around with this sniper in my hands, but nothing that I felt was going to be hampering, you know, my ability to be able to, you know, run around and survive inside of zombies. So that's definitely a plus for sure. So after this, we've got one more sniper rifle to check out, and I'm actually really excited to check out the last one. Now let me know if you've been running sniper rifles, which one you feel is your favorite to be using. Now, we've pushed on through here, and at this point, I have gained just about enough salvage to go ahead and take this sniper rifle to triple pack-a-punch, which is what I was really excited to do and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at, you know, getting this weapon to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. 5,000, that can't have been right. Hold on, what are we getting? 33,000. Let's get one up close so we can see the damage output. Over 60,000 up close on a critical damage. And we still have pack-a-punch level, or no, sorry, we still have legendary rarity to obtain on this weapon. And we're over 60,000 critical damage. On round 22, you're not going to have an issue. I mean, at 60k damage, anything you shoot is going to basically die. I mean, multiples if you can hit the zombies in a line like that. As you can see, it's just completely a viable option to be using. I was so blown away at how strong and how much the damage numbers were jumping. And look at that. Very nice. Got a perkaholic. I'm happy about that. Well, at this point, we had enough salvage, so it was time to take this to Legendary Pack-a-Punch Level 3, and we got an amalgam to deal with on round 24. Now, you can see I was not having much issues. You know, you fire your shot with the sniper rifle, stick and move, bob and weave is kind of the method for this. But I mean, you can see we just focused in fire and boom, done. Not much of a problem at all dealing with the amalgams on Terminus with this sniper rifle, and that is definitely awesome to see. All right, so it's time to get on my ammo mod here and take this to about as strong as this can absolutely possibly be. We are legendary, we are pack 3, and we have my Deadwire ammo mod on. What are we looking at for damage? 82,176. 82,176 per bullet per critical shot. Holy smokes. This is definitely going to be a viable option. Just look at the zombies just disintegrating at the end of my barrel. Holy smokes. This was so much fun to see these damage numbers and then to go ahead and just be able to just melt anything at the end of your barrel. We're on round 30. Just dishing out the damage. Just dishing out the damage. Like no issues at all. Unbelievable. I have to admit, I was blown away by the damage numbers I was seeing on this at max damage output. Here we are rounding up a huge horde of zombies on round 30. You can see the Deadwire ammo mod go off, stuns all the zombies, which is truly awesome to see. And then you can just focus in fire and just melt the hordes in front of you. Holy smokes. Unbelievable damage output on the sniper rifle. I can't believe I'm saying this. This is definitely going to be a viable option damage-wise for us to be running inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And at this point, I had completed all the challenges. We got gold on the sniper rifle. At this point, it was time to head out of the map and make our way off to our Exfil. So it was time to dive down into the boat, make our way over to the Exfil location, and then it was time to pop my chopper gunner, which is my guaranteed way to exfil out of a match as a solo player. I highly recommend, if you're having struggles exfilling out on your own as a solo player, make sure you craft or pick up a chopper gunner from one of the elites that you have eliminated in your match, and you should have a fairly stress-free exfil on your hands there, with the chopper gunner being able to mow down just so many zombies. And like I say, every time I use the chopper gunner, I feel like such a badass using this. It is so awesome to see. Right there, don't forget, you can't shoot through your Exfil chopper. Now, like I say, if you're a solo player and you're unable to finish all of the zombies with your chopper gunner, Typically, when you get out of the chopper gunner and you're back at your exfil location, you have less than 10 zombies to deal with, which should not be much of an issue at all. As you can see right here, we just finished off the last zombie right there, and that was a successful exfil. Truly an awesome match today. Unbelievable damage numbers on this sniper rifle. So make sure you guys go ahead and unlock that, level it up so you can use the attachments that I have. And as always, at the end of the video, I will show you the build, the camo, and the blueprint that I was running on this sniper rifle today. As well, at this moment, just wanted to let you all know, don't forget to be subscribed, commenting, and liking on the videos, as that is the best chance you have to get in for our next Black Ops 6 Vault Edition draw for on any platform of your choice. This happens as a massive thank you for the unbelievable support on the channel this year, and this giveaway will happen when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers. Thank you so very much for tuning in today, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.